So, Micah Williams, one of the BBL rookies this year in Sheffield Sharks. A couple of weeks behind the BBL. How you find it in the BBL and here in Sheffield?
The BBL has been a pretty good league so far from what I've seen from top to bottom. We haven't got off to the ideal start, but tonight we got to win, and hopefully it'll propel us into better things in the upcoming season. And I'm finding my way pretty well in Sheffield. Haven't really done much, just kind of practice and relax, and trying to keep my body ready and prepare for games.
And how did the move to Sheffield and the BBL come about for this season for yourself?
This summer I was contacted by a coach at TB Lions, and he was kind of telling me the vision of the team, how he wanted to change it up a little bit from last year, and he thought that I fit the role that he needed me to come in and play. And I took the opportunity and was glad I did. Everybody around here, the team's great, coach is great, and just took the opportunity and kind of ran with it right now, and looking for bigger and better things this season so far.
I said the Sharks hasn't gotten a best possible start, but the BBL has a very short pre-season for every team. How you found it? I mean, do you think that the first games of the season are still for the team to get used to the way they play together?
Well, I think it is for us. We have a lot of new guys as well as a couple older guys, but we're just still trying to gel and mesh together. I think we did a really good job of that. And even in the games we lost, we came up short. I think we did a pretty good job. It just kind of fell apart late in the games, but we've been working extremely hard in practice, and we've been coming together in practice, and it's just a matter of taking it from practice and putting it in the game. And tonight, I think we really did that good tonight.
And as a new player, the fans who haven't seen you yet, you haven't played in all places yet, can you tell them what sort of player I am today? We saw slam dunks, three-pointers, a bit of everything from you.
Yeah, that's really my game. I'm more of a slasher, outside shooter, and try to bring some excitement every now and then. Tonight was a little gauge of what I could do, I guess. But to me, I'm just a hard player. I just want to go out and win and try to do the best that I can and get my teammates involved and just try to come out on top. And that's how I've always been. Just been 100% team player, and just do whatever I have to do to help my teammates out and help us come out victorious.
And tell us a bit about where did you play before you came over here? Probably back home, college, or what?
I played college basketball at East Tennessee State University. Last year was my first year of professional basketball, which I started my rookie season in my career in Japan in the BJ League. It was a pretty good league. Competition was really great, top to bottom and everything. Didn't really get a chance to showcase my talents that much. We had a veteran team, and I played sparingly and didn't play a lot of minutes, but I took a lot from that. I learned a lot from it, and it was just an overall great experience for me.
Over here, from the first games, you've seen that Atiba Lions gives you plenty of court time and responsibility in court. Is that something you really thrive on?
Oh yes, most definitely. He trusts me to leave him out on the court for a lot of minutes, and anytime a coach puts that much trust in you, you just got to go out there and play. And I thank him for trusting me to go out there and help get the job done. And it's just definitely not a problem at all. And I just want to go, like I said, I just want to go out and however many minutes I get, just go out there and give my 100% and hopefully we come out on top.
You're still a young player. Of course, the new season started, so probably not thinking about next season yet, but in the long term, what sort of plans do you have for your career as a player, Europe, North America, or wherever the road takes you?
I don't know. I really haven't put too much thought in it about it right yet. I've just been focused on this season. Really, I really couldn't tell you where. I just hopefully just to keep playing, just play as long as I can, and I've been blessed to this point just to be playing, and hopefully I can just continue to play.
And then a bit of a tougher question. As a player, I'm sure you have some role models from your younger days. If there would be one skill you could take from any past or present player, what would it be, and from which player? I know, a bit of a tough one on the spot.
Yeah, I would definitely have to say. This may be an obvious answer, but I would have to say Michael Jordan. I would have to say his heart and his drive, his will to win. He always wanted to win. He wanted to go out there, and everybody knows Michael Jordan's the best player in the world, but he goes out there night in and night out. He goes out and proves it every night, and he did. And he was a player I looked up to growing up, and if I could take anything from any player, any athlete, it would probably be Michael Jordan's will to win.
And we already talked about it, you in Sheffield, and you haven't seen much of the town, but how do you spend your days apart from practice, sleeping, eating, playing?
Yeah, definitely a lot of that, eating and sleeping, practicing, and I have my roommate Gage Day. We spend a lot of time hanging out with each other, just kind of chit-chatting and talking about, the team and everything like that, and spend a lot of time on the computer, Skyping family members, girlfriend, and everything like that. So time difference is a little crazy, so I kind of got to pick and choose when I can talk to them when people are up and everything. But I'm starting to get used to it, and everybody at home is starting to get used to it as well. So it's coming along pretty well.
Yeah, your second year away from home. How is it for yourself to be away from family, friends? Is it tough to be away for a season or?
This year is a lot easier than last year. First year was a little difficult, just because I've never really been away from home for that long, for about 8 or 9 months. And but this year it's a lot. The transition was a lot smoother this year, and it was a lot smoother on my family as well. So when it was easier for them, it makes it a lot easier for me.
Yeah. And I always keep on asking players whether they have any superstitions before the game. Some players have said that they need to put their left foot in first, or step out of the locker room with no tied shoelaces or anything. Do you have anything like that before game yourself?
I have a couple things that I do before each game. When I'm in the locker room, I usually say a prayer, and then I have a necklace that I've always worn. After I take it off, I'll kiss it and hang it in the locker. But and then outside on the court, right before I go out on the court, I always tap my chest and point to the sky, just giving thanks for just another opportunity to play ball. So you can catch me doing that every game. So something I've done since college, and it's just kind of carried over and had pretty good success with it.
Yeah, well, so it seems to work. So why change it, eh?
Yeah.
And Sharks, what sort of goals does the team have this season? Of course, in the BBL you have the cup, the trophy, then you have the league and the playoffs there. So there's basically 4 trophies to win. Have you talked about much?
We haven't really talked about it that much. Long-term goals. We're just more focused on right now, present, what's going on in the present time, and we're just focused on next week, and we'll take it step by step, game by game, and then when those games approach, then we'll take it right then, and then hopefully we'll be in good position to win a couple things, to win the cup or win the BBL and everything else. So right now we're just taking it day by day.
Yeah. And the BBL, probably a bit different from many other leagues around the world. There's usually 2 games per week or weekend. How do you find yourself? It's tough physical. You get lots of minutes and 2 games sometimes in less than 30 hours.
Yeah.
And travel.
Well, it's not too difficult. Last year when I was in Japan, we played back to back, and so now it's actually, it's actually better to get to play. You may play one game, you may play Friday, Sunday, or something like that. So you actually get a little rest in between. So for me, it's a lot better for your body, and that's a perfect situation for me. So I'm finding that a lot easier to get used to and adjusted to.
Yeah. And today, of course, Sharks get a great win over here, and hopefully from this one onwards, Sharks will be winning more games and performing like tonight.
Yeah, it was a must-win tonight. It was definitely a must-win, and hopefully we can just use this win and propel us to more wins, and got a lot of players' confidence going, and hopefully we can just use that and roll off some more wins.
Okay, thank you very much, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.